In this video, I'm going to show how I built a cover for this below-grade window, 70 inches by 48 inches. It needed to be pivotable and removable for maintenance and egress. Okay, I used a material called Coverlite, which is a clear acrylic, and it comes in 12-foot lengths. Using these screws to fasten it to some 2x2s framework that I built. This material is very easy to cut. I used tin snips to cut the 12-foot lengths into 3 4-foot lengths, 24 inches wide. Okay, the panel we built is going to rest like this against the house, and I'm going to have it resting on some triangular supports made of 2x4s. And so now I'm going to start working on that part of it. I'm going to start with a base, lay down a little base here that I cut the angle on to match the angle of the acrylic piece. I have a little work to do here yet to make this fit, to put some more stone underneath here to get that base piece to fit in there, get it nice and level. And then we'll make a template and cut 2 more pieces to complete the triangle. Okay, we got good results using a template. Our triangular support is now finished, and I used wood screws to hold it together. Now we're going to fit a piece of acrylic into that opening. Then once again, we've got a template made out of cardboard to improve our chances of getting an accurate piece of acrylic cut. Okay, so with a pen, with a marker, we transferred our template onto our sheet of acrylic. Okay, so I've set up a fence, and I'm going to use that as a guide. You need a variable speed tool for this, and you need to run it at a low speed in this plexiglass. So what I'm using, the only thing that I had that I could find was this sawzall. Ideally a jigsaw would do the trick. But definitely have a fence, and go slow. So I'd like a precise fit, and it's pretty close, but in order to fine-tune it, there's a couple of high spots that I want to take down, and to do that, I'm just using a rotary tool. Works pretty well. And then just repeat that a few times in the appropriate places until the fit is what I want. Okay, so here's our finished support with the plexiglass. I caulked it all the way around. Okay, our 2 supports are in place. Now for stability, we're going to fasten them to the house. Drill the hole. Then we've got a lag screw here. Okay, so we're going to repeat this on the other side, and we'll drill the same holes with the same mount. Okay, we're in. Now we're working on making a hole for a lag screw. That's going to be our pivot point for holding this in place. Okay, we're cutting out a couple of metal plates out of aluminum that we're going to use to reinforce the point where we're going to have our pivot lag screw. And also to fasten these 2 pieces together on the corners. There's our lag screw hole. And then there's also some holes to mount these in the 2x2s for reinforcement. And there's our finished brace or bracket, and we're mounting it now. Okay, our final job is to make a rest for this acrylic panel so that it can be lifted up for maintenance or as an egress cover. And I'm using a piece of poster board here to make a template. And eventually this piece is going to be metal. I just have to find the point at which this screw lies. Okay, this bracket has 2 positions. That's rest there, and the other one is lift. So we'll make 2 identical ones like this on sheet metal, using a jigsaw, Dremel tool, whatever it takes to cut this out. So here they are. The only other thing we're going to do now is file these down, get them side by side, make sure they're identical, paint them, install them, see if they work. Here's our holder. It's going to sit like that. Then we're just going to drill a couple holes, put 2 wood screws in here and here. Okay, they're both in place. That original design wasn't quite right. We had to make the lift position a little bit deeper so that it will rest up against the house. Now if you look at this closely, you'll see there's the rest over the hump, and it's a lift, and there's a little groove there where it'll rest and lean. Alright, let's check this thing out. Gonna lift it up, pull on it, get it over into its open position, and now we'll return it back down again, just lifting it a little bit and putting it in the resting slot. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to see more of this sort of thing, please subscribe, because I'm going to continue to make useful videos. And here are some links to others that you may find helpful. Bye now.